guys, just want to say before you listen to this video, there's a little bit of bad language in there. Not a lot. Thank you. Yeah, there's not a lot of bad language, a couple of little F words in there, but if you've got young kids that want to view the video, that's entirely to your discretion. So you have been warned.
And also, before the video actually starts,
yes,
I've clipped in a couple songs. It was Sweet Caroline and the National Anthem, just to show we were at the game.
Yeah, we was there last night.
We were actually sat next to each other, but the guy behind us, he was absolutely drunk.
Yeah.
And he was as flat as a pancake.
He was flat, super flat.
So it's not me or Dad, because it sounds like me or Dad because we're close to the mic, but it's the guy behind us.
Yeah.
It's dreadful. Just give it a listen.
Yeah, anyway, enjoy the video. TV, I'm of course joined with Dad. Dad, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Tired, but yes, okay.
I am knackered. I didn't get up till 1 o'clock.
Oh, it was up 10:30.
Yeah. Anyway, we are back, and the video that we're doing is on the European final.
No bad language.
Euro final. There will be no bad language. Italy won. England won. Italy win on penalties. 3-2, I think it was.
4-2, wasn't it?
Might have been 4-2. I'm not. No. 3-2. 3-2.
Yeah,
3-2.
Sorry, it was. Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't try and chat to me.
Okay.
3-2 on penalties, and Dad, your thoughts on the game?
Poor. Piss poor. Clueless management. Can't blame the players. They're told what to do. Perhaps a goal come too early. What was the goal? Second minute?
Mm-hmm.
And we tried to hold on to it. Didn't attack for another goal. Clueless management. He needs to go. There's the door, get out. Absolute clueless. What do you think? You can't... Well, I don't know. We sat there and watched it.
Yeah.
We was in there.
I might show some clips.
You can show some clips that prove we were there. We were there for the semi, and that was rubbish. And we were there for the final last night. That was even worse. I think that has got to have been one of the top 3 worst performances I think I've ever seen. 55 years we've been waiting for that. 55 years. You're better off putting Stow Legion Rovers on. They would have done. They'd have played better. Absolutely. Poor, piss poor. What else can you say? What can you say? What? Tell them what you think.
Well, I'm going to go into the player ratings.
But what did you think, Jake? Say what you think.
I don't think it was any different than the Croatia semi-final in the World Cup.
We scored
too early, and any other team I think would push on for another 20 minutes and try and get the second goal, and then maybe when there's about 30 minutes left, then maybe think about trying to hold on to what you've got. But
Who'd you blame for that?
Could blame the manager.
Exactly.
You know, it's his tactics, and you know, when you see a lot of people in the first half saying, "Oh, we're frustrating them, we're holding them out," that's great. But in the second half, I don't think any of our players went past the halfway line.
No.
It was poor. We're going to get into other things a bit later. Let's just get into player ratings and then we'll talk about obviously what happened after extra time, the penalties. But let's get into player ratings. In goal, Jordan Pickford.
I thought it was alright, made some good saves. He had to, didn't he? Keep us in it.
I think the goal that Italy scored, he made a top
save, put it onto the post, it just went behind him, bloke clipped it in. I'm going to give him an 8.
I'll give him an 8 as well, saved 2 penalties.
He did save 2 penalties, yeah. How can you save 2 penalties in a 5 penalty shootout and still lose?
Because they saved 3.
Absolute rubbish. Carry on.
I'll give him an 8 as well.
Yeah.
Trippier assisted the goal.
Yeah, I thought he played quite well. Had to defend. That's, I mean, what more can you say? I'll give him a 7.
Do you like my hat?
Yes, I think so. £25.
Got it for the Euro final. Great.
But you wish you hadn't bought it now, hadn't you?
Well, I mean, considering how much money you spent on programmes.
Well, yeah, but I'll get a load of that back.
So what did you give him, sorry?
7.
I'll give him a 7 as well. I think the defence should get a good score. Let's go Kyle Walker actually.
Kyle Walker, he was okay, I thought. You can't say it was their best performance because we didn't.
I think defensively, I don't think they.
We had to defend. I think that.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody, all 11 defended, so we had 11 defenders on the park, really. I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him a 7 as well. John Stones.
Yeah, same 7 again. He was okay. They saying he was at fault for the goal, but it just bobbled around. He saved it. The post come back out and he scored 7.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame. It was just a lucky goal, really.
Yeah, it was.
Harry Maguire.
I think it was our best.
I think there's one person better than him in the midfield.
Yeah. I'm going to give Harry Maguire an 8. I'm going to give him an 8.
Good penalty as well, but we'll get to penalties a bit later. Left back or left wing back, Luke Shaw. Great goal.
Yes, a good goal.
Realistically, he should have missed.
Yeah.
Because we might have actually attacked more. But
I think we scored too early and we defended it.
No, see, the thing is people saying like he learnt so much from that semi-final against Croatia, which he changed against Denmark, but he did the exact same thing. He scored an early goal, parked the bus, and Croatia scored 2 goals, whereas Italy only scored 1, and we lost on penalties. No different. They're saying he learnt so much from that Croatia semi-final in the World Cup. What did he learn? We scored 5 minutes earlier. That's about it.
Clueless.
He had a good performance, I think, Luke Shaw. Defended well. He was the only one that looked like he wanted to attack.
Yeah.
I'll give Luke Shaw an 8.
Yeah, definitely an 8.
Calvin Phillips.
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was one of his worser games.
It was all right, but what did he have to do?
Again,
defend.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give him a 6.
I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a standard 7.
Declan Rice. It's sad that he was our most threatening attacking player. Kept driving forward. He looked like
man of the match, I think, for England, wasn't he?
Him or Pickford. Did I give Pickford an 8 or 9?
I can't remember.
I'm going to give Rice a 9.
I'm going to give him a 9. He was our best player by far. And then he subbed in. Was he injured? Was he? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Let's get to Mason Mount. Poor tournament, really.
Rubbish. Absolute rubbish all the way through.
And I don't understand. He had a poor semi-final, and yet still he played in the final. I think Grealish should have started, or Sancho or Saka, but he played Mount, and he runs his heart out, to be fair, Mason Mount, but
I'm going to give him a very poor 4.
I'll give him a 5. Sterling.
He's so frustrating, Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
He gets a ball, he goes round 2 or 3,
He tries to try.
He did try yesterday. He tried and he tried and he tried, and then he looks up. There's no one to pass it to. 9 times out of 10, he's so quick. I'm not running the rest of them down. I'm not going to run them down. I can see what you mean. He's so quick. He looks up, and then they're on him. 2 or 3 players are on him, and he'll lose the ball. He's got nowhere, and he stands there and he looks so frustrated.
Yeah.
Because we just got no pace up front.
I'm going to give him a 5 anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. I'm going to give him a 6 for his effort.
And then Harry Kane didn't even have a shot. I don't even think Sterling or Mount had a shot actually.
My mate, the Tottenham fan, phoned me this morning, Big Steve Ree, and he said he just goes missing in finals. He just goes missing. Never had a shot in the
I don't think
Champions
you can blame
League.
him for it though. I mean, he set up the first goal pretty much.
Should we give him a 4 then? Because he set the first goal.
I'm going to give him a 5 because, like I said, I said to you before, and I'll say it to you now. I'm not blaming the attackers for anything because it's Southgate.
We didn't attack, did we?
He told the team to park the bus. Kane, Sterling, Mount. I mean, actually no. Kane was so isolated because Sterling and Mount were playing as wing backs. We're playing 8 at the back. Plus 2 midfielders at 10, and we had Kane on the halfway line, and when he got the ball he either had to try and get a foul just to give us 5 minutes.
Thing is, he dived a lot as well yesterday. He kept falling over all the time.
He has to because he's got no one else to pass it to.
And Sterling. That wasn't a penalty, was it?
What?
When he went through and he dived to try to get the penalty.
Well, the one where he barged him. I'm going to say it's not a dive.
Penalty.
That's stupid to be a dive.
Never touched him.
I'll give Kane a 6.
Well, I'll give him a 4. Piss poor 4.
Yeah, but you don't understand. You just do it because you hate him.
No, I don't. He's a good striker. He's a very, very good striker, I think.
What could he have done differently?
He's never done nothing.
What could he have done differently?
Oh, run.
Well, he did. He won a lot of fouls for us.
Yeah.
But what could he have done differently?
Nothing.
Exactly, so he didn't get any service.
All right, I'll give him a 5 then.
And then he'll sit here probably in another month or time, and when we'll say, "What'd you give Aubameyang?" and he'll go, "He got no service."
Yeah, but
you can't blame Kane for parking the bus. It's the manager's fault, not Kane.
So
not
do you think the
Sterling,
manager
not
should be
Mount.
sacked?
I'm
We'll
going to
get
get
to him
onto
in a
that.
minute.
I'm going to get onto that.
All right, we'll give Kane a 5 because for his. We'll give him 5 for his lack of effort. Can't get any further than that.
I thought he had a lot of effort actually.
He didn't go anywhere though, did it?
No, because he couldn't. He didn't have any support.
Clueless. The whole lot was clueless from start.
Anyway, you got the phone. You want to go on subs?
Substitutions.
There were quite a few.
Was there?
There was a right at the end. Grealish came on first. Saka came on first.
I thought Saka. Now I know he's an Arsenal player, and I know we're Arsenal fans. I'm going to give Saka
6.
Nope. I'm going to give Saka exactly what Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher's given him.
What's that?
10. Because he had the bottle to take the 5th penalty.
We're not going to talk about
penalties.
Let's not talk about penalties yet.
I'm going to give Saka, not yet the man of the match. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him a 9.
I will give, for the 120 minutes, I'll give Saka a 6. But for the penalty, I will give him a 10 as well.
Yeah.
But he came on. He was, I mean, in the first 5 minutes, he already did more than Kane, Mount, and Sterling did for the first 60. People saying he was rubbish. There were people behind us, by the way, Tottenham fans, saying how poor he was. You can tell a bit of bias in there. I thought he was one of our better players in the end.
He come on for Trippier on 70 minutes.
Yeah, I thought for those 20 minutes he was winning fouls, he was driving, he was trying. Everything came down that side.
The game seemed to be a tad of a lift when he
When him and Grealish came on, we seemed to attack a bit more, but they should have come on earlier.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7. I think 6 or 7, whatever. Who's next? Grealish.
Grealish come on 99 minutes.
Again, we made Hendo. Hendo came on earlier then. I think.
Did he?
Yeah, we made 2.
Oh yeah, he come on for Declan Rice.
We'll go Hendo. I thought Henderson, his first touch was poor. He made some good passes though. I'll give it, and we needed a leader. I think when he came on, we did the game changed a bit.
It seemed to be a little bit solid.
I'll give him a 7.
We were overrun, weren't we, in the midfield?
We were by a mile.
We were overrun in the midfield, but dreadfully.
But that's because our midfielders were playing centre backs.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
And then it was Grealish. So many people crying out for Jack Grealish, but I just don't think he's that good. He is a good player.
He is a good player. He's a good player for his club, and he does try for his country.
Everyone expects him to come on and change the game.
You can't just one person's not going to do that.
He was okay.
Yeah, I thought he played okay. I feel sorry for him, really, and the young kids. I feel sorry for him, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I actually did put on Twitter, I said there were 3 players that were let down this country, and I put Jack Grealish as one of them, but things have come out saying he wanted to take a penalty.
He did want to take it, yeah.
So I can't say anything else then. Obviously, he wanted to take
He wanted to, and he
should have, but he was waved away by Southgate. So he is one that I am sorry for saying that he let down the country. I thought he bottled a penalty, but he didn't. He wanted to take one, so fair play to him. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6.
And then who's next? Was there one more?
The last kick of the game, Rashford and Sancho.
Was there one more? Was that
no.
Rashford and Sancho, they're going to get a 1. Actually, no. I'm going to give Sancho. I'll give Sancho a 7 because again he well played for taking a penalty, and I'll give Rashford a 1. Because he had bottled to take a penalty, but he completely missed the target.
I mean, what a run!
But we'll talk about that in a minute.
I'm just going to say. You
can't give them ratings because they came on for a second.
Yeah, it's no point.
So there's no ratings for them. Standard 5.
I'm going to. They were saying it was the same as it was with the Croatia game, right? No substitutions. No substitutions. They equalised, and he still never made a substitution. We've got a 26-man squad.
Yeah, bring 'em.
And he made 3 subs.
Well, you only had 3 subs
out of
in the World Cup,
6.
didn't you? But this one you had 6.
6, and he made his.
Well, he made 2 substitutions in 90 minutes.
Yeah, then he made 1
and then he made 1 in
99.
extra time, and then he brought 2 on. You've got the likes of Rashford, Sancho,
who's got pace,
he's got mad pace, and
why have a 26? Like they said, why have a 26-man squad?
12-man squad.
Yeah.
Because you could tell he knows his favourite. He's got his favourite.
Of course
players.
he has. And you could see
the
last
likes
night
of Sancho,
they were that poor last night. You know who's going to start. Majority of that team will start the next game.
Yeah, of course.
And they were that poor. So when September comes round, I bet the Emirates changing that team.
And when September,
absolute shocking.
And when September comes around, you'll be there.
I will be there. Yeah, like idiots.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let's just hope Southgate ends.
He is.
He's going to. No, he's not. He's going to stay. He was going to get him to the World Cup. He wants to go to Qatar. Then he said he's not going to outstay his welcome. He's outstayed it already, you prick. Well, sorry, Jack. Sorry for swearing.
Anyway, referee.
I thought he was shocking.
I thought he was absolutely atrocious. He bottled it on the big stage.
I mean, there should have been. I mean, I've seen the picture. That stamp on Grealish on his thigh.
Red card has to be, didn't it?
I mean,
did you see the one as well where he didn't give the yellow card and he pulled Saka back?
Do you know why they reckon he never give it?
Why?
Because both off the pitch at the time.
Yeah, disgusted. Well, he gave the foul, but he didn't give him a yellow,
they was both off the pitch. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the ref was disgusted. Didn't bring any cards out until the last few minutes. They were diving, they were cheating, they were. I mean, yes, we got a soft penalty in the last game.
Italian mafia got to him, I reckon.
Yeah, but look, it is what it is. The referee was their 12th man. I mean, they had some free kicks that were never fouls.
No.
I mean, it was, and we had some. I mean, the penalties weren't penalties, but there were so many. Oh, the referee was atrocious. 1. I never thought I'd say this, but I want the English refs back.
Oh Christ!
Yeah. And he's meant to be one of the best referees around. Completely bowled it on the big stage. Anyway,
better like we did then.
Southgate.
Gareth Southgate. Let's have a little think about what we're going to give him. I'm going to give Gareth Southgate absolute fuck all. Sorry, Jack, but that's how I feel about him.
I thought there was no swearing.
There's no swearing in this advert. He's getting nothing from me.
But you clueless said the F word.
I know. I'm sorry. Do apologise, Mum. He was clueless.
Kids, watch this.
Clueless in game 1. Clueless in game 2. Clueless in game 3. We beat
in game 4.
We beat a crappy German team. The worst team in it, Ukraine. We hammered them, and we're going to do this. Football's coming home. We love Gareth. What's the song? Southgate, you're the one, and all that. Rubbish. It was crap against Denmark. Even they were crap. And we were crap last night. And that's his tactics. What are you giving Until all you England fans wake up and smell the coffee, that's the shit you're going to keep paying for and watch.
So are we?
I know we are. But I don't drink coffee, so it don't matter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But honestly, it's rubbish. He's rubbish. Nothing. Jack shit. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
What, 0?
Absolute 0.
You can go into the minuses.
I'll give him minus 50. How old is he?
I know, like 49.
Is he? Well, he get minus what his age is.
Okay.
He's absolute.
What about for the tournament?
The tournament. What? Oh.
The whole tournament.
Southgate.
Yeah.
Nothing. Clueless. We've played a crappy Europe, and everybody thinks, oh, we're going to win. We've got to the final by playing shit teams, apart from Germany. All the rest have been absolute rubbish. We qualified scoring 2 goals. 2 goals and 7 points. All right, we kept clean sheets, but none of them teams look like scoring. And the only thing, we all laugh at Scotland. We laugh at Scotland, and they're the only team that look like beating us. Yeah. The rest of them are rubbish, and they all think Southgate, you're the one. You still turn me on. There's the door. Get out.
I saw some tweets. England fans, we never lost a game.
No, we didn't lose a game. Dear, oh dear.
Honestly.
And he's saying, and he was on the telly this morning saying, yeah, well, we're very disappointed in the change. We'll do something about it then, you prick. Leave. Get out.
The people that'll turn around and back Southgate
are
the
idiots.
people that are happy to finish second.
Yeah, losers. You never. Absolute losers. A lot of them.
I have utmost respect for the team.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
You know, brilliant. They did brilliant this summer. They've done the nation proud.
We'll do about that.
They have, but the manager.
They ain't done brilliant. Well, they have. Yeah,
You can't.
They have because of it, and they could have been better if he'd let them play.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
But he don't.
You can't fault the team for the manager's tactics. You know what I mean? It's poor, but anyway.
Do you know what he said this morning?
Oh, here we go.
I'll tell you what.
Can we get in the video?
It's in the video now. He said this morning. I watched his interview this morning. Right, he's going to stay on to get us to the Qatar World Cup, but we've got to qualify for that yet. He said we've got to go out and win. Who we got? Andorra, San Marino, Stowe Legion Rovers. Who else have we got? Morton Rangers. Absolute joke. The man is a joke. If we don't qualify,
Look, you're shouting so much.
Even the dog's running off now because she knows. Absolute disgraceful. But anyway,
Tink, what do you think about the game?
Yeah, you tell him, Tink. 0.
Anyway, let's get on to.
We got to the final and we lost.
Let's get on to the main part of the video.
Penalties.
The 5 penalties, right. Kane steps up on the first one.
I agree with that.
Everyone was confused. You agree that you think
I do agree.
Penalty,
I
but
think
for me, your best penalty taker should be your fifth.
If he scores, who took the first penalty? They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
If he scores, we're away. The thing is, they took the first penalty. You could put Saka or that other young lad, and they missed, and then they score again.
For me,
we're 2 down.
You should put. I mean, look at Italy. They put their best penalty taker. I know he missed.
Yeah.
But they put their best penalty taker on the 5th penalty. We put our best on the 1st. But hey ho, you put your best on the 1st. That's fine.
Yeah.
He bangs it in. It's a great penalty.
Yeah.
Top penalty. Then Pickford saves one.
He did. Brilliant
And then Harry
save.
Maguire scores probably the best penalty out of the lot.
Yeah. All we need to do is score it, the target, and
Again,
score.
very confused why he took one.
Brilliant penalty.
But it was a world-class
Great
penalty, so you can't moan. And then they scored, and then up stepped Rashford, came on to take a penalty, scored a penalty in the World Cup.
And they're all going on now about Rashford and Sancho coming on, being cold, because none of them touch the ball when they come at it on the park.
Nothing.
And then they do, that's what I said.
Yeah, that means actually that people saying that they weren't ready to take a penalty.
They had no minutes and all that.
It's a 12-yard kick. You do it in training every minute of every day.
If the goalie saves it, he saves it.
I don't care. I don't care. That is a stupid thing to say. But Rashford, he misses the target. He sends keeper the wrong way. Stupid run up.
What's all that about?
The ref blew the whistle. We didn't take penalty till 5 minutes later.
No, I know. Everybody he just stood there.
Even the person behind me says any time today, and he missed it. Completely bottled it.
He does that silly little jig and just run up and blast it.
Yeah, I mean, but again,
we lost it when that
bottled for taking a penalty. Yeah. I'm not going to moan at him.
No, he took it.
He took it. Everyone misses. It is one of those things. And then I think they score theirs, and then up step Jadon Sancho.
I didn't really pay any attention to this because you could see the way
Jadon Sancho has taken 1 penalty in his career, I think, for Dortmund, or 1 or 2. 19 years old.
No, he's 21.
Is he 21?
Yeah,
Jesus, he's old, man.
He's 21.
Anyway, still, young boy. This is his first major tournament.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, he's only been in the scene for 2 years. It's alright, scoring penalty after penalty after penalty in training. The biggest stage, you want experience. And he puts Jadon Sancho, 21, on the 4th penalty. Again, 4th penalty, it is what it is. You put the person that's more confident, he seemed confident.
Crap penalty.
He wanted to take one. It was a poor penalty. It was a good save. And then Jorginho stepped up, score, he wins, and Pickford gives us a lifeline. And you're thinking, all right, Raheem Sterling, Jack Grealish, Luke Shaw, some experienced players. Let's get them in. Let's get that 5th penalty done, and let's go to sudden
where
death.
was Stones?
He's a centre back. You can't.
Don't matter. They're experienced English players.
And then you see for the 5th penalty. Bearing in mind, this should be your best penalty taker. Bukayo Saka, never taken a penalty in his career.
No.
19 years old. It's his first major tournament. It's his first bloody penalty shootout, for God's sake.
Never took him for Arsenal. Never.
And you've put him on the biggest penalty probably in England's history.
Do you know what?
Would you say that is the biggest penalty in England's history?
Yeah. Well, 55 years.
Well, no, because you didn't take a penalty in the final of the World Cup.
No.
This is the biggest penalty in England's history.
Did you see him when he left the centre circle? He looked round and looked at him, then he kept walking, thinking. I was thinking to me then, Is somebody else going to... See, that's where Harry Kane is a captain and Harry Maguire.
Even the manager's there. He should be saying, look, this is a massive penalty. Come back. Sterling, come.
Get up there. Because he's took one in one of the competitions and scored.
And he scores for Man City. He takes penalties for Man City.
They bottled it and they left it to a young 19-year-old inexperienced kid.
I said on Twitter, and I do apologise for Jack Grealish because he wanted one.
Yeah,
Sterling
he did. Fair play to Jack.
I put 3 players, but now it's down to 2. 2 players let this country down. Gareth Southgate, Raheem Sterling, for bottling it. Raheem Sterling should be turning around at 26, 27 years old going, I don't want to put this on a 19-year-old.
No.
Boss, I know he takes the penalties. Let me take one. I don't want him taking it because he's too young.
There was 3 or 4 of them could have done that.
I don't care if he scored 50 out of 50 penalties in training. This should be an experienced player on this. And Gareth Southgate didn't know that, and that's unexperienced.
Dreadful management, dreadful captaincy. They should have... Even if Southgate wasn't in amongst them, the captain should have overruled, said, "Oh, back."
Not even the captain, anyone.
He should have done. Yeah, anyone. No, he should have said, "Back, Sterling, get your ass up there." And
yeah, anyone. I mean, they were all there.
When he walked up, what did I say at the start of the penalty shootout? I hope Saka don't take one. You knew it was going to happen. I said it, didn't I? And he walked up to take that all
the biggest in penalty. If it was, a penalty where if he doesn't have to score, then fine, take it. But we had to score that penalty. Kane, Southgate, Sterling should turn around, experience, go, no, Saka, you should not be taking one here. But Southgate's come out and said, that's the 5 we've practiced in training.
Rubbish.
That is dreadful if you've put a 19-year-old on the 5th penalty. Put him on the 1st, put him on the 2nd, put him on the 3rd. The 4th and 5th are the biggest penalties.
There's video's come out and he's gone round them all pointing, telling them what position he wants them to take the penalty.
Dreadful. Honestly, it's dreadful management. And, but, I mean, they're getting racially abused.
Well, I know.
And Saka's getting a lot of it. And I just say, look, you 3, put your head high.
And other England players.
Yes, I know Sterling's getting some. But put your head high. They were the 3. They have the 3 biggest balls.
Fair play to them. Fair play to them.
They missed, but fair play to them. It's I'm 20. I wouldn't have wanted to take one.
They hit the target apart from Rashford, so at least the goalie made a good save.
I wouldn't want to take one. I would bottle out of it. Saka, 19 years old, honestly, shocking.
How tall was their goalie? 10 foot?
I think he's 6'3".
He's big, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper. PSG got him for a free.
There you go, mate.
But that is it. It's over now. On to club football. Looking forward to getting back to the Emirates.
Yeah.
We'll be vlogging games at the Emirates. I will put some clips in of, I think I recorded the national anthem and Sweet Caroline. So I'll put both of them in.
You'll hear him singing.
And you.
Oh.
You heard the No Surrender.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
the one thing is, not many people booed the knee.
No. I didn't even see the knee.
No, I know, it's actually 10 seconds.
And it was gone.
Anyway, but that's going to be it. You've heard our views. I think we both agree that the players have definitely, done well for the nation. You can't fault any of the players, but the manager let us down. I said to you on the train ride home from the game, if we had the Italy manager, we'd have probably won that game.
We'd have played better all the way through the tournament.
It is what it is. We're on to the World Cup now, Qatar. That's going to be it. Have you got anything else to say?
No. Southgate out. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying no more.
Well, thank you so much for watching. If you're new around here, subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. We'd like to know. Southgate in, Southgate out. Your thoughts on the players. Do you agree with us that the players weren't at fault? It was the manager. But I think that's it. Share the video. Like everything. And Dad,
we're only 4 off
300.
Yeah.
Well, get subscribing then. Yeah. I'm sure this video will do well.
Yes.
Because it'll have rant in the title.
Yes.
So.
Well, it hasn't been so much of a rant, has it? And I do apologise for the little bit of swearing.
But that's going to be it.
That's just how I feel at the
minute. Dad, what should they do?
Please, you all stay safe there.